Hello, it's Yvonne back to do the reading for the water signs for Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. As you know, I do the reading and then we'll pull cards individually to see how that reading impacts each star sign. So you could go to the end and read the end, but it won't make a lot of sense if you haven't watched the whole reading, because the whole reading is about the energies. So it's how it relates to the energies. Wheel of Fortune coming out to start with. We're going to use the Hanson Roberts deck here. I'll give them a good shuffle. Remember, if it's not resonating with you, it's not your reading. I think people are starting to understand that a little bit more. I don't get so many comments anymore. Like, well, I don't want this person back. And you're like, well, why are you watching the reading? Anyway, human nature, human nature. Okay. Let's see what's going on for the water signs. Wow, okay, so we have the devil coming straight out of the gate. Now, the devil can represent Capricorn, so we'll put that out. You may be dealing with a Capricorn. The devil energy, for me, the devil is just an amazing card. It has such a depth to it. To me, it's one of the most diverse cards in the whole tarot deck. It has lots of energy. So it can talk about things that are taken to extreme, too much of anything. It can be about addiction, codependency, narcissism, but it's all the things at the extreme. And that's what the devil is all about. It's about obsessive behavior, over the top behavior. It's about the ego, what the ego has learned, and the negative aspects of the ego that keep us tied and bound to somebody, something, whatever. It's a very potent card, and it does talk about addiction, I guess, at the very core, through our ego, through our habits, whatever. It's very much about that. Now, I know this card comes out for toxicity in a relationship. It comes out when somebody's tied to a job they don't like. It also comes out when somebody's a workaholic. So it's all the extremes of human nature and impacting on the life of the person you're reading for in a way that may be seen as negative. All right, why is it here? The Three of Wands is here. Somebody's walked away from something. This is a card of looking out towards the future and manifesting your desires, waiting for your ships to come in. So you could have walked away from some sort of addiction. You could have walked away from a very toxic situation. You could have walked away from a Capricorn. But whatever this is, you are freeing yourself from something that's bound you here. Some sort of, oh wow, and you've seen a truth. It's funny because when I was shuffling this morning, the Ace of Swords came out of the deck I was shuffling. This is about seeing a truth, having clarity. This is about moving. It's just a beautiful story here. It's about having clarity in a situation that you felt bound to. Again, looking to me like you could have come to terms with an addiction. You could have left a karmic relationship. But the universe has given you some sort of clarity here with this Eight of Swords. You're cutting away those chains here that have bound you to something. Might have been to a person. All right, so the Hanged Man is here as well. Wow, with the Hermit and the Knight of Pentacles. Rightio. So there is a really strong energy here of not just healing, but really understanding how to move forward. Now, I get this. If you've walked away from addiction, I remember talking to somebody years ago when I was working with families, and the person that I was working with had come to terms, had detoxed from a drug addiction. And I asked them how they felt they were going, and this person said to me, the hardest thing is I've spent so many years not feeling my feelings, not experiencing the world. The hardest thing now is accepting my feelings and learning how to feel them. Which is incredibly sad that somebody felt that their feelings needed to be covered up with some sort of addiction, but this is what we do. So, you know, our feelings of sadness, we might eat a lot. Our feelings of pain, we may take some sort of medication to help us deal with that because we're unable to cope. Somebody here has walked away from something quite addictive. They have chosen to move forward clean. They've had clarity here. There is healing, but there is also, if you can see the hermit looking at the hanged man hanging upside down, there's this real energy of having to really look deeply within oneself because you may not have known yourself well before. So now you get to see yourself in all your glory. You get to understand who you truly are. You've been masking your pain. You have been holding yourself back from something. And I feel here you are freeing yourself up now by seeing your world from a completely different perspective. Now, if this is not you, it could be a person you're dealing with, because I do have the Knight of Pentacles and the Ace of Cups here. So you could be dealing with someone who's freed themselves up from something in order to move forward with this offer of love. This person is very, very serious about this, but I also want to say maybe somebody has offered love to this person and they have been able to free themselves up from something to move forward. This person is slow moving. The Knight of Pentacles is a very slow moving energy. So whatever this is, I feel like it's taken time. There is still time required for somebody to heal past wounds here. But I want to say somebody has made a decision after either being offered love or wanting to offer love to give away something very, very toxic here to move forward. Something that's going to take a great deal of time to adjust to. So I guess if you were in some sort of situation that was very toxic, there needs to be a period of time of healing. We have the Six of Swords coming through. So we're definitely moving away from something, gaining a lot of knowledge here. There was a lot of lessons learned. So I feel like I feel this person, whoever they are, if this is you, these lessons you've learned, this information you now have in your boat, is like the information of knowing oneself, knowing thyself. It's like now you know who you are and you are taking what you know with you. But you're seeing yourself here for the first time. I almost feel a sense of sadness here for somebody. There's a real sense of really burying yourself so deep in something that you haven't really seen who you truly are, or you haven't really seen your own value. All right, so we have the Nine of Cups coming through. You're moving towards a wish, Ten of Pentacles, and your abundance. Possibly here, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo coming through again here. Capricorn energy. You're moving towards something you wanted here. You're definitely moving towards this wish and this abundance. I feel like for some of you it may be a person, or somebody may be moving towards you here. This rabbit for me represents new life. All right, so we have the Empress with the World. Whoop. And the Six of Pentacles, wanting to invest in someone here. I feel like someone's closing something out to move towards the object of their desire, or the person. This could be Libra, Taurus here as well. This person wants to build with you here. They want to invest in you, but I feel that they had to leave something behind. You may be dealing with someone who had some sort of addiction here, and your relationship wouldn't take off while that addiction was in place. All right, so we have the sun coming through. Wow, with the High Priestess and the Wheel of Fortune. Look at that. Now, it's really interesting because there were a lot of major arcanas in the main daily reads today as well, and a very, very similar energy here. Very similar. The wheel has somehow turned in this person's favor. If this is you, you have done an incredible job. If this is a person you're dealing with, they too have done an amazing job. This person has found themselves after a big journey of either being in a very toxic relationship or being under very toxic circumstances. So, for example, you know, having a drug addiction, an alcohol addiction, somebody's freed themselves, somebody's unchained themselves, and they're moving very quickly here in this boat with all of the energies to me that feel like finally being able to know and accept yourself for who you are. This person wants to rebuild here. They see this Nine of Cups, this Ten of Pentacles energy in somebody they are moving towards here. I feel that they have, this is all major arcana here. 5 major arcana. And there's a story just in the major arcana here of wanting to move towards, I get this person's energy is definitely towards standing in their own power and taking that with them. But they see this happiness in front of them and they are feeling their intuition now. They're trusting the direction they're going in. They really understand that there was a journey here that had to be completed. But now they've completed that journey. It's like they've pulled themselves together and they're moving towards something they want now. And for some of these, it may be just this very new life that's open for them, something that's going to bring them a great deal of happiness. But I also feel here there's the completion of a major cycle here. All right, so we have the Devil. So I feel like somebody's left either a toxic relationship, something that wasn't very nice behind, something they felt chained and bound to. I feel like they're now looking towards the future, waiting for their ships to come in. They've had clarity. I feel that there's been a lot of healing, a lot of bringing oneself to the surface here, seeing themselves from a different perspective. Whoever this person is, I feel like they've been moving very slowly, but they're now ready. Oh, we're looking at King of Wands again. They're Leo, Sag, or Aries for some of you, but they're looking at this offer here. Now, for some of you, you may have already given this offer to someone, and maybe this has helped them with their healing. But they are definitely moving in your direction now. But I feel like this person feels whole and complete with this Six of Swords. It's a really nice energy. This is the energy of moving towards your destiny, closing something out, completing a cycle of karma here. All right, let's do some mini reads for the water signs here. We have Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Let's just get them all in the picture. Oh, okay, we have the Judgment card coming through, so I'm going to leave that at the top. I feel that that is the energy of some sort of rebirth. Maybe this person's been through a rebirth. Maybe they're looking at a second chance or an opportunity here. Whoop. Now we have the King of Cups and the King of Swords. Wow. Okay, so some of you may be dealing with air signs, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Some of you may be dealing with other water signs. But the cards are jumping. There's the Fool card. The cards are all over the place. All right, somebody wants to take a leap of faith here. I feel like somebody's realized some sort of truth. There's clarity. This person is ready to move forward with the Judgment card, knowing they want a rebirth. I love this. Sometimes I look at the cards and I think, wow, every deck is different. But look at the way this Fool is looking at the Judgment. That's how they're sitting on my table. It's like somebody is really ready to take a leap of faith after some sort of rebirth, some sort of realization here. Beautiful energy. Whoever this person is, though, wants to disclose something here. And I feel like with the King of Cups here, because this King of Swords is looking straight at the King of Cups, I feel like this person wants to offer an explanation or a declaration of feelings, I want to say. I feel like this person's going to bring forth a lot of communication around their own feelings. Wow. All right, let's see where we're going here. Whew. All right, Cancer. Wow, you've got the cup right in the middle of your cards here. So I feel like there's something, especially with this moon here, which is the card of Cancer and Pisces. There is some sort of message you want to deliver here. Something to do with the level of passion you're feeling. Very strong passion here. There's a cup to be given. The moon card is a card of secrets, and I feel like you've kept your feelings secret for a very long time. Maybe you've been withholding something or not able to release emotion here, and I feel like here there's going to be a really big outpouring of emotion. That's my doorbell going, but I don't think anybody will be calling on me at this time of the day. All right, Pisces. Wow, okay. I feel like you've left behind something very, very toxic here. There's been a closing down of a situation to allow you to move forward, but you're coming up as the Queen of Cups, which says to me you're in this beautiful energy of feeling pure love here. You're ready to move forward now after leaving some sort of betrayal behind. Okay, Scorpio. 7 of Cups, Queen of Wands, 5 of Pentacles. Wow. There is something here in your past that has made you feel very sad and very depleted. I feel like you've been living in some sort of illusion here. But this beautiful energy coming through of release, escape. Look at this, moving forward here with the Knight of Pentacles. There's a feeling of escape here. There's a feeling of leaving behind some sort of illusion and moving towards something here. Something very beautiful that you feel is your destiny. Beautiful reading, water signs. Thank you.